Alright, so in this video we'll talk about how to handle situation where you already have stores imported and you want to retain the stores that you have, and you do not want our plugin to create a new store on your system. And we already have a system to handle it, and I'll explain you how to do that. Before I do that, let's manipulate the data so that we have a situation that we want to handle. So let's say I rename this to 100 mg, although this is just an example. But this might be a situation where you have renamed it to, let's say, a books coupon. And let's also look at a scenario where a particular store is not available in your system and a new store is added into your feed. Okay, so this store is not currently there, and when we run the import next, it'll end up creating it. That's what I want to show you. Let's also take at Acer. We'll call it as Acer Deals. We would have renamed it as such. And let's take a look at Amazon, and let's say we've renamed it to Amazon IN. How do we handle this case, right? So you can do that by visiting our merchant mapping, and you have option here to map the name. So we renamed this to MG. So I'll do that. I think we renamed a few more ones. Let's see. I'll change this one. Change this one. So let's update this. Okay, so let me update this. Save, save, and save. All right. Now I'm not going to do for Amazon because I want to show you another way to do it, which is to use the ID. So in this case, I have the ID which is 4496. Okay, I'll copy this ID, and for Amazon, sorry, we're going to enter the ID, not the name. Okay. Typically, the way you will approach it is if you have a store which is of type taxonomy, which is what rehab theme is using, which I'm using for this example, then you will rename, they will map the name. But if you have another theme which is having store as a post type, then ID will be a better option. You can always do both, but we kind of suggest that if you have a taxonomy based store, then you map the name. If you have a post type store, then you map the ID. It's good to map both, but this is kind of the convention that you can follow. All right, now go back to our plugin and click on Run Import Stores. We'll go back to this table, we'll refresh it. You can see here that all of them are pending because we just downloaded the store now and store data. So if you go to import log, you will see that these are downloaded, these are not processed yet. So this table has all the status as pending. So what will happen now is whenever you run the import, it'll take 10 seconds and then the import will start. Okay. So it has downloaded data and we'll wait for a few seconds. Okay. So let's go to import log. Import has run. Let's go back to the stores table, and you can see here we have the log like before. But let's look at what has happened to some of these stores. So we'll go back to post affiliate store, and let's take a look at MG. In this case, you can see that system has not created any new store, and instead it has a tag to the existing one for 100 mg, and same for ape coupons, Acer deals, and for Amazon. So it didn't end up actually creating a new set of stores. So this way you can manage your existing data along with the data that our system creates.